Hello everybody, my name is Cameron Brown and a warm welcome to the HowToCameron channel, and I have not filmed a video for a good week or so making this video is very special and is foreign to my brain. Fantastic intro, clearly. Today I wanted to make a video talking about my A-levels, how everything is going, and I wanted to make a video just updating you guys because I do understand, not to be egotistical or anything, that quite a few people do seem to actually care about how I'm doing. I've had quite a few people ask about how my A-levels have been going so far with like revision and things, and how I've been doing in general just because I haven't been uploading. I want to clarify that I really do miss making videos. I know it's a bit of a meme for YouTubers to take a break and then have the best time of their life because they only do YouTube for the money, but for me that's not true whatsoever. I really love making videos. It's something I'm actually very passionate about, and actually not making videos because I'm revising, it's just an L, pretty much. Man, my earnings are down. How am I going to afford all that super glue to sniff? Sad face emoji. Only joking, it's cheap as hell and I have an unlimited supply. Serious video here today, clearly. But yeah, I've been focusing a lot on my A-levels and I just want to talk about how they've been going. And I really do want to make videos in the future. For people who are wondering, I probably won't be uploading much at all for the next month or so. After a couple of weeks after my A-levels, I want to make videos, but just plan them in advance. So I have a backlog of videos, so I can take a break if I want to, because sometimes I do get oversaturated. I feel like in my own creative bubble, if that makes any sense. I sound crazy making this video. This is what happens when you take a break. Your brain turns to mush. Great. My videos recently haven't even been doing bad or anything, so it's not like my channel's been dead, and I've actually been gaining subscribers, which is pretty crazy. If you were wondering, I hit 19k a couple of weeks ago. I know I've hidden my subscriber count. I'm going to make a video talking about why I actually hidden it. Smash like if you want to see that. I've been revising, a good amount of time. I would say 4, 5, 6 hours a day, depending on how motivated I am, depending on how my mental health is. And I just want to mention this, okay? I will be making a video reacting to my results. I don't know if I'll do it live. It depends how the exams actually go. If the exams go terribly, fam, I'm not doing it live. I'm going to lie about my results. Guys, I got into Oxford. Breaking news. I actually wouldn't, but it'd be really bad if I did bad. I'm not even going to lie. Not just because I do bad in terms of myself, but because I feel like a lot of people have high expectations for me. And I feel like a lot of people kind of want me to fail, and that sucks. I will be making a video talking about my results when I get them, but that's not for a while, so there's no worry about that. I promise, guys. But on a real note, I feel really stressed going into these A-levels, and it was the same with my GCSEs. It's just that I wasn't very transparent about it. I feel like there is an immense stress on me and an immense pressure for me to do well, and not just the conventional pressure of getting into uni. For me personally, I have a lot of things counting on me doing well. I have loads of people who watch my channel. I know I'm not famous or anything, but there's a good amount of people who know me from my channel, from school, from, just you guys watching this video, who will obviously presume that I'll do quite well because I'm not a goddamn bum. I feel like a lot of people who watch my videos think I'm a lot smarter than I actually am, which I don't know if it's a fault of them watching the videos or if it's a fault of me making them in that way. I don't know. I really don't. But I'm not like an A-star student. I want to clarify that. But I have actually been working really hard for my A-levels. I promise. I really hope I do well and I'm quite comfortable. I do feel, though, like I haven't put enough effort in. And this is what I'm like. I'm a hard worker. I'm a real hard worker. And I only feel satisfied with the work that I've put in if I get results. And the thing is I haven't really got any results so far because I haven't done any goddamn papers and none of them have been marked. I mean, actually something recently really worrying happened. I did a A-level past paper for chemistry and it was marked at a grade C, which scared the living crap out of me, getting a C in a mock now when I need an A. But then actually going through the mark scheme and talking to my teacher about it, he undermarked me by like 9 marks. So the actual mark I got was a very high B. And yes, it's not an A, but that was on the hardest paper out of 3. Paper 3, it was on practical skills, a paper that I have to revise for kind of independently because I'm flipping terrible at practical skills. And on top of that, the main reason why I didn't get an A is because I dropped a good 10 marks just due to a fundamental error MI knowledge just because I was confused with one concept with another. Rate of reactions if you were curious. I drew a straight line instead of a curved line, and I also did this graph in pen, and the teacher who marked it was so angry, he just crossed out the whole graph and gave me 0, even though technically it did deserve 3. Actually, looking at the paper, I got an A on it. Shut up. Okay, I promise I did, but it was marked as a C initially. It moved up to a high B, but even looking at like the graph, if I did it in bloody pencil, which I would in the real exam, I would have got an A. So I don't think there's anything to worry about in terms of that, but when I initially got the C, I was completely deflated. And the thing is with me is I find A-levels and revising in general for things very difficult, and I have never had such a mental strain as I have now when it comes to doing my revision, because I recently have, and for a good half a year, I've really suffered with depression and anxiety, and I always have in my life, but depression has been the overwhelming mental health issue I've had in the past. And I know it's so like typical to say this as a person, but like I really do, like there's a lot to do, you know, there's a lot of revision to do, and it's really tough just because I don't even know how to explain it. I hate, it's so irritating to revise for subjects when you don't know what's coming up in the papers. I know that's the most generic cliche sentence ever, but it's terrifying revising loads of topics and knowing that there's always a chance that the topic that you're putting so much effort into may not even come up in the exam. It's so annoying how, even if you revise all the goddamn books, you know, all the revision books, not just the revision books, the student books, the thick-ass books, even if you learn all of that, you can still do bad in the exam if you just don't understand the question. And especially with subjects like business, like you have to just be good on the day. And I've got clashes and things, which means I have to do like certain exams. I think 4 out of the 9 I've got, I have to do in like a separate room on my own, back to back from another exam. So that's already like a bit, god dang it. And like, it's just all stressful, to be honest. And it's sad. I've had issue though with depression, and the main reason why is because like when I'm revising and when I'm down, because naturally when you revise and it's exam season, you do get down because you're not able to do the hobbies that you want to do. You're just forced to revise all the time, alone inside. I always just, it sucks because I look outside and it's summer and the weather's so goddamn nice. And the last time the weather was this nice was back in the summer, and last summer things were so much more different for me. And I always have this overwhelming urge just to go back to the past. And that's where it sucks for me. Because, like, doing A-levels and, like, revising so hard just makes me remember, like, my ex so vividly. And it sucks. Because, like, when I'll be, like, depressed, when I'll be down, you know, revising, I'll just think back to last year and think back to how happy I used to be. And the problem is a lot of the best memories I had last year were with her, and me and her we're not on good terms. She says we're civil, but she literally said to me word for word that she definitely doesn't want to talk to me again. And I made a whole video that's fucking 40 minutes long, ranting about the whole thing that makes perfect sense. Don't take it at surface value. It's not like I was annoying her and she just said, oh, I never want to talk to you again. This was like a 4-month process. I went from talking to her every single day as exes, you know, wanting to get back together, to her just turning on me almost and being a complete horrible person to me and just dehumanizing me. I made a video talking about how much it affected me and the whole reason why the relationship was crushed, and I can't bear myself to upload that. It's too direct. I don't know what to do. Oh no. But it just sucks revising because it just makes you think back to the past, to better days. That's what I've realised. And the thing is with my life is it's so different nowadays. Like last year, everything was different for me. You know, I was going on the train. I was like, school wasn't even stressful at all. I had a beautiful girlfriend at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, that relationship was messed up because of my anxiety. And that certain type of anxiety that messed up the relationship makes no sense to me now because I'm over it. And that's why it sucks for me. And all of that just adds up to the overall stress and poor mental health I have. And I always have this mindset of I don't feel like I've done enough work. I don't feel like I've done enough revision. I don't feel like I'm going to do well. And that's how I always feel when it comes to exams. I'm never fully confident, even though I may put it on in videos. But to be honest, I have just so much stress. Because things with me is like, I just feel like so many people want me to fail. Like, I know a lot of people want me to pass, including myself, and at the end of the day, that's the person who matters the most. But I know that there are so many bastards who would laugh if I failed, and some people I'm ambiguous with, and it sucks because I just feel sad, to be honest, and it's mostly with my ex, Isha, to be honest, and I hate talking about her so much, but I feel like I should in these videos because I know that if I don't, I'll just think about my own thoughts in my head and I'll never share them with people. And the thing is the reason why that relationship was ruined was because I was never honest about my emotions. And the only way that I'm actually honest about the emotions I have is through videos, really. Because, yeah, I can be emotional with my parents and friends and whatever, but it's not that widespread. And I feel like a lot of people need to know about it. Okay, I don't know where I'm going with this video. I probably sound like a narcissist, but I am trying to revise a lot. And I really am. I really just want things to go well. I just want to get into uni and focus on YouTube. That's the biggest thing. Mark my words. July is going to be my month. I know it's going to be my month. I'm going to put so much effort into YouTube, and I've wanted to for so damn long. You have no idea. I'm so inspired creatively to make videos. I really love making videos. I really want to do something with this channel. I want to become famous, guys. I want money. Oh no. And I just feel like I can do it, but I just can't right now, and it's so annoying. Oh, I just hope you guys stick with me, to be honest. I remember when I did my GCSEs, I was worried that once the GCSEs had blown over, everyone was going to leave me, and that never happened. I always had fans. And it really is heartwarming seeing people in the comments that I know have commented on my videos for so long, years and years ago, they were still commenting. They were commenting years ago. That makes me so happy because it makes me realize that people stick with me. I do have a lot of problems mentally, and damn, I have quite a few videos that are quite personal. I just haven't uploaded them because I don't want to cause a fuss. Because the thing is with when you do like revision and things is you can't really give attention to things that you're suffering with. Like with me, the best way for me to cope with my mental health is to tackle it head on and think about it logically, but that requires time. You know, if I'm down one day, the way that I get through being down is doing things I enjoy, boxing, training, making videos. And because I'm not able to do them things, these thoughts just manifest. And I always feel like I'm in this mode of like, I'm not focusing properly on my revision. I'm focusing on things that I'm depressed about, things that don't even matter to me anymore. And all of this just sucks, to be honest. And I know a lot of revision YouTubers are making goddamn motivational videos toward my exams, but they're not being realistic because everyone suffers with this crap. If I have any advice, please focus on stuff that you enjoy doing during the exam period. I feel like there's this approach of, oh, it's exam season, you're not allowed to do anything you find fun. That's not true at all. If you are like that, you will just implode. You will not be able to do well just because mentally you won't be prepared for the actual exam. That's the fact of the matter. Talk to people, stay in contact with people, do things that are going to actually motivate you to revise. That's all I can say. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. This is the last video. I'm probably going to be wearing a suit in, or a suit, a tie in, whatever, my school uniform. Because today is actually the last day of school ever. And that's a crazy feeling to me. Like, sixth form has gone so quick to me. And I just hate myself, though. I really do for the past. Like, I wish in year 12 I just took everything more seriously, like my A levels. Because I feel like I could have done much better if I did. I just wish I just didn't fuck up my relationship, my first relationship. But hey, have I moved on? Yes. Whew. I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, Cameron, you're just not over it. You've seen some of her Instagram photos, you've seen the thickness, and you want to go back, but you can't." And if you guys are like that, nah, that's not true. No, it's not true. But it's actually more because of like my mental health, and I feel like that's the thing. If you have bad mental health, it aggravates issues that you may already be over with in your life. But I've got some interesting videos that are going to be coming out. I promise. They're going to get me loads of trouble. Yay! Thanks for watching. Smash like if you enjoyed this video. It helps me out a lot. Subscribe to the channel if you're new today. And guess what? Man's still doing that boxing training. Look at that. Whoa, yes! Jesus Christ.